Why in Maine? Why not? You get the best of all worlds. We work for an international company, global presence. We get to engage on really interesting, challenging projects and work, while still having the outside world to play in, which is kind of cool.
This is the Portland Technology Center. We're primarily a software development shop. We built probably about 20 to 25 applications in our 5 years, mostly on the J2EE Java platform as well as the Microsoft platform, previously the ASP platform and now the .NET platform. We have software developers, we have architects, we have business analysts, we have testers, we have middleware folks, we have project managers, we have database folks. We have virtually all the resources and the types of resources here to do software development from beginning to end. We're located in Portland, Maine, in what's called the Old Port area, which is a historic area in Portland.
And I tell them I'm from the Portland, Maine office, and usually the first thing is, you don't sound like someone from Maine, you know?
What is it? If there's not an R, they add an R. If there is an R, they don't pronounce the R.
You say, give me a lobster.
Oh. People's impressions of Maine.
Moose and plaid shirts.
You'd have to go a good 5 miles north to get that.
I mean, I love working downtown. I can bike to work.
There's a lot of culture. There's theater, there's music, there's sports.
You can shoot out and do shopping at lunchtime. It's just a great place to walk around. The architecture here, brick streets, access to the islands, to the water, to the beaches. They're just pristine and clean. And
there's a lot to do in Portland.
It's a beautiful location, and I saw the snow here. I saw the fall colors here.
It's a nice mix. It's big enough to have everything you'd want to have in a bigger city, but it's small enough that you can get around quickly. It's easy. You run into people you know everywhere you go, so in that way it feels like a small town.
We believe you get the best end product with a lot of collaboration. So we really tried to build collaboration into our culture, into our space, and into our development methodologies.
The lounge areas that we have are great meeting places, and now that we are wireless, it allows us to move around with our laptops so that we can work efficiently in a very comfortable setting.
It's a constant learning environment. If I've got a problem that I can't solve, I can just walk into our development lab and ask any one of those people, hey, who's done this before? And I bet 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get an answer from someone that's done this with a solution I never would have thought of before.
What we really try to do is get our architects working across projects. So they can be involved in a project and realize that, hey, that problem was solved in another project. So we reused a lot of frameworks, a lot of designs, and a lot of code, and that's really been a big dividend in terms of our collaboration. So we're really, really high on that.
I'm part of one of the larger teams within this office, which is currently working on building the Visa Resolve Online application, and we're currently in the 5th release. Visa Resolve Online, which is deployed on the NetCentric platform, is a J2EE application for managing the life cycle of a credit card dispute, from the initial electronic request for information to the final submission of a financial transaction.
In one of our recent projects, the FES project, we've taken FTP and we've deployed it across an encrypted channel using multi-factor authentication and delivering a product to the Visa customer that provides a low startup cost and provides a very secure environment for exchanging services and information with Visa.
In FY04, we started building the Direct Exchange portal, continue to build that out in FY05, and what's allowed us to do that and to be efficient is the NetCentric environment, which allows for a common infrastructure.
We really get a high caliber of talent in this office, and not just because they're smart, because they're fun to work with, and they have the team comes first, which is very important.
I've really enjoyed every minute of my working here. I mean, the best thing about this Portland office is the people.
We all kind of come together and bring this diversity, the strengths that come from all of our different backgrounds, experiences, coming together with this one common goal.
Well, it's really kind of funny. We don't do a whole lot to have fun.
Well, you can be goofy.
I know that's sort of a contradictory statement.
Well, they're gonna have fun piecing this together, right? There'll be about 3 words.
You guys aren't filming this, are you?
A little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest men.
And it's a lot of fun to work in this office.
We're so proud of the fact that we've been able to establish this office and really show what we can do. And I think that in the future, we're going to have more opportunities to do that and really prove what we're made of.
We know what we deliver is going to be seen by people worldwide, you know, and everyone takes pride in what they deliver. So the end product has to be perfect. It has to be perfect or it won't go out the door.
Knowing that we're impacting card holders, I'm a card holder, I have a Visa card. It's nice knowing that I'm working on something that might help me someday.
You know, the Resolve Online project that John and I work on has had a huge impact in the way all of the banks that are part of Visa go about doing their daily business. And most of it happens here in a small office, you know, on the coast of Maine.